Harry in the woods with the Thestrals. Because I think, for me, a lot of the time, Luna's always used as like the comic relief, and I don't see her as that at all. Like, she's used to sort of lighten it up, and I think she's a lot deeper than sometimes people give her credit for, and I think she's so spiritual.
To take my wand, but they were very precious about the wands, so you know, at the end of every take they would make sure they got them back, so there was no way I was going to be able to steal mine.
They told us they were checking the cars. The last few weeks of filming, they were like, if you take anything on the way out, they're going to search your car. I don't think that was true, though. I think that was just, they said that to put us off. But I didn't take any ones.
Can I just ask you guys, so because I only did like a couple of scenes on Harry Potter towards the end, and when I was stopping the Hogwarts Express on my first day, I just want to know whether my experience was weird or whether this was normal. So we arrived on set in the middle of Scotland. It was a second unit shoot, 100 crew and me. I was terrified, it was my first day. So I was they'd created a lovely, you know, base camp in the middle of Scotland, and I was just waiting and watching the crew set up when this like slightly odd, tall, gangly looking man was walking towards me with an assistant. And he looked like a character out of a Harry Potter movie, but this was, you know, the setup. And he walked up to me and then took a box from his assistant and opened it, and it had 5 wands in, and he said to me, would you care to choose your wand? And then at the end of the day, and then I never saw him again, and at the end of the day he appeared again and took the wand off me. And it was very surreal, and of course I really wanted to say to him, but surely the wand chooses the wizard. I didn't say it, but he's heard that before, I thought. But is that the way they gave the wands to every actor? A strange...
Yeah, they give a selection of wands to pick from.
But was it like a kind of slightly creepy Ollivander type man who gave you that? Because it was... And then I just spent 2 hours travelling on the Hogwarts Express dressed as a Death Eater to get to that location. And then a real Ollivander appeared to give me my wand. It was very surreal. But again, I wish I'd kept the wand, but wasn't allowed.
I never got a wand.
You'll always have the bulldog. I kept a pair of socks.
You had a smelting stick. Next best thing.
Pigtail.
Fully.
So then what happens?
Yeah, if you drink Felix Felicis, then...
Oh, you can do anything.
Liquid luck.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
liquid luck,
I'd
yes.
probably audition for things. I'd go to an audition. Liquid luck. I would do.
Liquid luck.
I do stand-up comedy, so it would just make me like the funniest person in the world.
I'll go win the lottery.
I'm learning to skateboard, so I would immediately try and do an ollie. With the best ollie ever.
Run the mic or all the way to the back.
I broke a bit of the Hogwarts Express. It wasn't my first day, so I had done we did 2 days filming stopping the train in Scotland, and then about 3 weeks later I was in Leavesden studio in a green screen studio on the carriage. And they said to me, okay, so John, you've just stopped the train, and now you're on the train, and to get the kids' attention, you slam open the carriage door. And if you watch that scene, that's when they cut. You hear like a bang, and then it cuts from, what's his name, Callum, I think, he cuts up to me in the doorway. And I just slammed open the door. I didn't really pay attention to what it was that I was slamming it against, because they just said, slam the door. And they kind of said, you know, be an angry Death Eater. And on about the 3rd take, and then I had to walk down the carriage, and Neville stands up and calls me a loser. It's hard to take. And on about the 3rd take, as I slammed the door, where it normally stopped and went bang, it kept on going and went and then, but no one said cut, so as an actor you keep going till they say cut. So I walked down the carriage doing the scene, but I was thinking, oh my god, I've broken the Hogwarts Express. Oh, this is like a vintage train, and then I was thinking, what is going to be waiting for me in 15 seconds time when I end the scene and they say cut? Of course, it was Harry Potter, so they were lovely. I was stepped off the train, given a cup of tea. 2 carpenters stepped on the train. There was lots of drilling and banging. New stops were put on. The first AD took me on. This is all within about a minute. Took me back on and said to me, "Okay, John." And slammed the door as hard as he could, like 8 times, to prove to me that it wouldn't break again. But for those 15 seconds on that take, I was in a very weird space, thinking I just smashed the Hogwarts Express. I think it's a waltz, isn't it? I think it's in 3 times. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Come on, go, go, go! No, let's stop, because that sounds like there's 4 of you, and there's about 400 of you. and you are Harry Potter fans, right? Yeah. Shall we try again? Yeah. Oh, you're a little bit shy today. Really? That's quite good, that's quite funny. Okay, we'll try again. Okay, so take a deep breath. Don't be shy. Just make as much noise as you like. Yeah, there are no neighbours to complain. We're all friends. We all love Harry Potter. So here we go. This time, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go! Give yourselves a huge round of applause, guys.